Okay, welcome to the SW7 YouTube. Today we've got one of our favourite guests. We've got Mike Bubbins. So Mike's going to go on a bit of a 12-week transformation type plan with us, which I actually put my hand up as like, let me do it. So I probably train very similarly to how, I train exactly how I'm going to train Mike, which people think is going to be really advanced. It's not. We always say simple methods, but elite results. So I train very simple. And what I'll give Mike is very simple. But what we'll do is over 12 weeks is just make sure that we slowly and incrementally build it up. So thanks for coming in, Mike.
I'm excited, mate. Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
need it. I need it. I mean, you're capable hands.
Very well. I'd like to think so. I mean, I have a couple of giggles on the way, I'm sure. So yeah, let's get into it. What was the penny drop moment where you suddenly thought, I want to get back in Nick?
Do I tell you the honest truth?
Yeah, nice, Mike. You're blessed with calves, I'll give you that.
Yeah, follow my mum.
I'd love a calf like that.
And like I say, you can't see your lungs in the ice cream queue, can you?
Yeah, exactly. It's so true. I see, mate, you're pushing 110 kilo already.
He's like a piece of iron.
Shit, yeah. Here he is. He's back. Here he is. He's out benching Gassy upstairs already.
I'm out weighing Gassy.
Right, so what I've done, I know you've got a good training history, so we can sort of do a bit of weight. So,
History's a key word there, son.
well, I've seen you in your gym. You got it, right? And do you know what? Muscle memory.
It's in there somewhere.
You know this whole muscle memory thing? It's actually a real thing. So people call it muscle memory. What it is, when because you trained a lot when you were young and played rugby to a good level, when you retrain, I'll try to explain it the simplest way possible, like the cell of that new muscle fibre that's kind of been developed, the muscle is what called atrophies, gets smaller, but the nucleus doesn't go ever. So when you retrain, and this is shown like even if it's 40 years later, you'll put on muscle quicker than somebody who's never trained. Okay. You will get it back. And I've seen the nick you're in. I've seen the nick you're in, you'll get it back quite easy. We'll start every session with 5 minutes of mobility. It's one thing I always give people my age and above, because they just don't train, use it or lose it. Don't train mobility, it's gonna go. So we just do a little bit of mobility, acts as a nice warm up. Then I've got like a section which is called activation / prehab. So like, we've got banged up shoulders from rugby and knees are achy, back's achy. We just pepper a couple of simple physio exercises, but over the course of 12 weeks, oh my God, you'll just naturally, you'll be playing tennis, you'll be like, oh my God, my shoulder feels good. Do you know what I mean? So we'll just do a little bit of that, it's only 10 minutes. Then we're gonna have, the way I've structured the full bodies, 3 exercises, and it'll be like, when I say circuit, not fitness circuit, it's a slow strength circuit, but it'll be like a push exercise of a body, a pull exercise, and a leg exercise, and we just do that for strength reps. Then we do another circuit of 3, and that's more like get a pump and look juicy, and then just like a little bit of core stuff to finish. So you had an ankle, you said you had an ankle break, didn't you?
Yeah, a while ago.
So what we're going to do is, is knee to wall, really easy. So all we're going to do is, say, put your this foot maybe a few inches away, keep your heel on the ground and just move your knee to the wall. Now if you can touch it, is that quite hard?
That's all right.
Right, then if you can touch it, just slide it back a centimetre, that's it, and then just do this then. And we'll just like push it 10 times, just like quite gentle.
Yeah, like that?
So all this is going to do is just increase your sort of ankle mobility. But we'll just pepper this each Monday and over 12 weeks, because all these things, ankle mobility helps you squat, it'll help you sled, so just do 10 on one leg and then swap over, just do 10 on the other. So it's a little bit of you'll stretch some of your sort of calves then. And if it's easy, you can just slide your foot back, but eventually you'll be all right. Right, squat to stand. So this one might be quite difficult, but we just get better over the 12 weeks, so it doesn't matter. So you just got to kind of just squat as deep as you can.
Quite a wide stance.
Whatever's comfortable for you, to be honest. Squat, that's good. Can you keep your heels? I was going to say keep your heels on the floor, but you've done that, and then just go up into a gentle hamstring. Don't pull anything, and then we just go back down into a squat. And we just do that 5 times into a gentle hammy. And you can try and like push it each time just a little bit more, but keep it comfortable because it's only early on.
Oh boy.
That's it. Stretch out. And then next one then, try and put your left arm inside your left knee as much as you can.
Right.
And you can put that back leg a bit. So you're sort of stretching this hip.
I got it.
So you just drop that, that's it, don't go too far, so whatever's comfortable, just drop that elbow in and then just rotate around. So this is actually, we get hips in here and we get shoulders.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is like a good all-in-one. It does, you're getting your hips and your hamstrings, your upper back is loads. Just do 5 of those, just gentle. We just do 5 each side. And then all we do is repeat those 3 again. And that's just our mobility. So obviously mobility is just little and often. It only takes 5 minutes. but little and often, because a lot of people don't do it, they go straight into the weights, and then over time, they're just like, hang on, fuck, I can't move.
Well, I don't usually stretch, mate, so.
Yeah, it's just like a habit you get into. So like with me, people go, how long should I do mobility for? I'm like, well, we're all too busy just to designate a 30-minute mobility session. Just do 5, mobility is better off 3 times, 5 minutes per week, rather than once for 20 minutes.
See, back in the day, that's a long time ago now, Sam.
Putting yourself down, Mike.
I could, my mobility was all right. I could do splits and stuff back in the day. But
Could you? You were like you were back row, weren't you?
Yeah, but I did a bit of gym when I was in uni. I did a lot of gymnastics, so.
You'd be a jackler then, would you, back in your...
Well, do you know, there was no real
Being
jackling.
flexible, we knew. What was your USP as a player?
Running with the ball.
Carrying, like.
Carrying.
What, like evasive or direct?
Elusive and fast, mate.
Were you? Tipperick?
Yeah, if there was a family tree of flankers, I'd like to be on the sort of Tipperick line, just
Yeah.
much further
The
near.
Tipperick bloodline.
Much closer to the bottom.
Yeah. Right, so now we're going to do some activation stuff. Here we go, glute bridge. So all I want you to do, this is going to warm up our hammies, glutes, and it's going to be a bit of lower back and our groins. So it's a nice all-round lower body. So you're going to put this ball in between your knees. All I want you to squeeze it for a couple of seconds. You'll feel that, 'cause it's quite unusual. Then come up, squeeze it again, and that's one. So squeeze at the bottom, squeeze at the top, squeeze at the bottom, and at the top, and just do that maybe 6 to 8 times. So if you squeeze that now, you can just, I can't tell you squeeze it, but you can feel that in,
I can feel
your
it,
legs. Then you go up, so sort of press your hips up,
yeah.
then that's it, and then squeeze again.
Oh, boy.
I see these are the boring exercises which people don't do, but I promise you after a few months, your body will just feel like so much more resilient and bulletproof.
Yeah, I don't do the exciting ones either. Same with jackling. See, in my day, there was just rucking.
Yeah.
Jackling wasn't a thing.
I remember when I was under 15s, so this is, bear in mind, it doesn't sound long ago, but that's 22 years ago. We were playing Lancashire schools and they were getting into us. And I remember, I'm not proud of it, but I remember they were on the wrong side and I was, because you were told to. I would never coach. You're told a full treadmill in.
Yeah, rucking, yeah.
And like, I remember just running straight over guys. And they were moaning, but back then you could. Don't get me wrong, I'm not endorsing that. But like back in those days,
yeah.
I mean, that's why my legs, right? You can see how much white I've got here from scar tissue.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just from getting stamped on all over, you know, and just get used to it, you know. Right, this one, just 10 either side. Let's go below the knee. Just try, only move your legs.
Okay.
Try not to like weave like this and make you just think legs. 10 one way, 10 the other way.
Okay.
Just a bit of glutes. So it's this outside leg which will be working. You'll feel it in your arse. By there. I know you won't mind me touching it.
It's quite both.
No HR claims in here.
Oh yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, it's a nice sort of arsey one, yeah, glute one. And then we just do this again. So we go med ball squeeze, we'll do swimmers again, then that one, and then we'll get into the meat and bones of it. Do you know what? It's not actually a warm-up. Do you know what this is? It's physio. You call it a warm-up because people will do it, but this is just physio. So people will just ignore doing physio, but when you get older, our age, you've got to do it. It just allows you to train longer and harder. You know, like pro sportsman sort of thing. This is like when I see all these videos of what they actually show all these exercises. This is actually what everyone does every day. But it's the boring shit which no one wants to look at. But
I really felt that last Saturday.
yeah, but it's what keeps you fit and injury-free. It's all the boring physio. But people neglect it in the real world. But if you do it, it'll just keep you fitter for longer. We're going to go into like the first part of our session now. So we'll do a strength circuit, then a pump circuit. So what we do is one of them will just be a 20-meter sled push. This is 10 meters at the gym. Say 8 meters there and back, it's fine. So we'll do one of them. We're going to do a dumbbell bench. You can kind of just guide me on what dumbbells you want to go for because you kind of probably know what roughly you'll be on. So we're going to go, because we're doing a bit strengthy for this bit, something between a 6 to 8 rep range. Okay. We've got everything from 5 up to...
Should we start with 30s and shall we go on?
Nice, there we go. So yeah, where's the 30s? And then we're going to do... Right,
kilos by the way.
Or pounds. Yeah, that's kilos, yeah. So what we're going to do is ISOs, just for the first 4-week block. If that's hard, we can just do a pull down and we can do an ISO on the second block. But what I was thinking of, you just step on here and all I want is this. Just hold it. Even if it's for fucking 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
So just hold it.
I've got a detached biceps, which I never got reattached, but that should be all right with that, shouldn't it?
Well, what we can start off with to be safe, because it makes it a little bit easier, which I think
yeah.
we'll do just to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Just to make it easier, you pull this down, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll take off about like 20 kilo.
Okay.
Do you mean? And then you can just do this then, and just hold it, and then you just come back on the bench.
Guns on you.
Huh? Guns. Nice, Mike. You're blessed with calves, I'll give you that.
Yeah, follow my mum.
I'd love a calf like that. Just shift it. Like I say, this is a bit more strengthy. This is going to give you some good leg strength, this. I like a sled because it doesn't load your back. Do you know what I mean? So you can just load your legs and don't want to be going under bloody barbells and squats. Nice. That's easy. 7, just do 8 there. We got it, that's it, nice. Strong man, they're going up. They're going up, that's easy. What sort of, what was the penny drop moment where you suddenly thought, I want to get back in Nick?
Do I tell you the honest truth?
Yeah.
I'm a fairly easygoing person these days. If I'm back and forth with somebody in the car, at the side of the rugby pitch, whatever, can I swear?
Yeah.
I just swear with it. People saying to you, shit, you fat prick.
They say to you?
Yeah, and I just think, I want to go back to just being a prick. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. So it's grated on you, is it? Just
Yeah,
like people, yeah.
oh, shut up, mate. Just, yeah, try to be a better role model, mate.
Yeah.
And just feel, not knackered all the time. That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah. That's why I think training-wise, two strength sessions and one cut, that's enough. Otherwise you're going to be fucked up. You're going to be knackered all the time. You don't need to do too much. It's just more like, if we did everything we do this week and we just keep getting stronger and stronger, you'll get bigger, won't you? You can't get stronger without getting bigger. Yeah. So I think people try and chase too much, but we'll just go for like 5 seconds. If 5 seconds is easy, go for 10. Don't go to failure on this. You've had a torn bicep, so build it up a bit. For the first month, that's all we'll do. Just try and get that longer and longer and longer. And probably by like between weeks 4 and 8, I imagine this will go. And you'll probably be holding it for like a good 10 seconds on your own. And then you might be able to go, right, let's maybe just try like just going down.
Well, the weight loss will help that. The fat, because the fat weight is no good to you, is it?
If you lose,
just dead weight.
If you lost 10 kilo, that's going to make it fucking easier. Do you know what I mean? Just because you've lost 10 kilo, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you give that out of 10? Like if it was
that was hard then.
Yeah.
By the time I got to 10 seconds.
You go in, that's as hard as you can go. That's good.
Play the shake there.
And your arm felt all right?
That felt fine, yeah.
Good. If anything's creaking, I remember like one of the best coaches who told me, if anything's creaking, always be like, oh, that's fucking twinging. Because the last thing we want is an injury, because then it just sets you back.
Well, I was saying I tried the narrow grip press the other week. I just feel my shoulder going. I thought, well, it's not worth pushing through that.
Yeah, no, not at all. We
always
say,
it's not the muscle I'm working, you know what I mean?
Mate, injury prevention is the #1 thing. So like, there's no like ego lifting. If it's going to cause a bit of an aggravation or an injury, just not can it. We'll do something else. Do you know what I mean? Because it's better that you can carry on going. Nice, Mike. That's good tempo.
And the other thing is, Sam, it's also vanity, right?
Of course it is.
In the nicest possible way.
You don't want to look good.
I must have 80-odd shirts I bought over the years that I really like, that I can't get in.
Yeah.
And holiday with the kids,
Yeah, but I say that come back so easy.
Yeah.
The weight will just come off. We just consume a little bit less.
And like I say, you can't see your lungs in the ice cream queue, can you?
Yeah, exactly. It's so true.
That's a lung buster, right? That sled.
Yeah, take a bit of rest. Take a bit of rest. Haven't you? No. Mate, sled is I think the #1 thing. Because
really,
when you're like us now, you don't want to go fucking barbell back
keep saying
squatting.
like us.
We are, mate. We're ex-rugby players, and we're like beyond 30.
No, okay.
We're ex-rugby players beyond 30. Right, start section. Just tick these off because that warm-ups. I don't bother putting the numbers in. It's a warm-up, isn't it? Yeah. Just tick, tick, tick.
What's that, mate?
Yeah, which one? This is new. We're just launching it now, actually. You asked. We delivered. Something new is coming. So here, this is important. Say sled, set 1. We actually want to put this down because then next week I'll know what you've done. So let's see, mate, you're pushing 110 kilo already.
He's like a piece of iron.
Mate, you've got a good strength level already. So I do this because it's important. I kick you on a little bit, and then.
Oh yeah, do it, mate. I'm just whatever you want to do.
It's just that's why I think people fail to log, and that's why we say like if you fail to log, 12 months gone by and you're still pushing the same dumbbells and you wonder why you don't look any different. It's like, well, you're pushing the same dumbbells that you pushed 12 months ago. Do you know what I mean? It's important just to keep that going.
Well, I was saying, mate, if it was easy,
Exactly.
I'm going to do it.
Exactly. Here we go.
If we're being honest with myself, I could go a bit more on that.
Yes, Mike.
A 6.
All right, let's go. We'll do a 6, but that'll be quite like a
37 or whatever.
Yeah, 37. Don't want to go too crazy. Even if you could do more, just stick at 6, and then next week then we could maybe try and go a bit more. You saw Gas. He just said, "Good Nick." He's hit one. He's 25, and he hit 140 for the first time ever the other day, and he's over the moon. So
I mean, it's decent.
but you come in, well, yeah, you still 140, like it was. He'd be gutted because he's like,
I was stronger
it's
than my bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like dumbbell press, dips like a dip all day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So
Curls.
Mate, after 12 weeks, you'll be absolutely flying.
I used a 100k curl.
What?
Yeah.
100k?
Yeah.
That's why you look like you did in the garage.
That's why it's all my bicep off.
Yeah, true.
That's why I've only got one arm. I got a set of 46s in the gym at home that I keep there.
When was the last time you used them then? Have you used them
I
recently?
don't use them. I keep them there to remind me what I used to dumbbell curl.
Really? Dumbbell curl 46.
I know, mate.
Mind you, if you're already doing 35 for 8 and that's comfortable, you'd be pressing 40.
Come on,
46s like fucking piece of piss.
Come on. I just want to get, if this is nice time, I just want to get feelings, I want to feel strong again.
Yeah, feel strong, you feel good.
Feel useful.
Yeah, mate, that's the thing, right? When I saw that picture, you said you wanted to do it, I was like, oh my God, you do it easy. Because you know what it's like to push yourself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's nice. All right. Somebody wanted help with losing weight. So I just said, like, first question, I went, what's your breakfast look like? Just to make sure there's no like obvious things. What would your breakfast look like, or do you not have breakfast?
Well, my point is, like today, I didn't have any because I knew I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Breakfast isn't too bad normally because I'm making my boy like he has 4
he's
poached.
into it all, so he's probably eating.
So you'll have 4 poached eggs on toast in the morning, and I might have a couple of poached eggs on toast.
Do you want to eat in the morning? You're not bothered about
I'm
eating?
not fussed about eating in the morning.
So if you're not fussed on eating, I say this, you don't really need to eat.
I have a cup of coffee, I'm happy until 12 o'clock really.
Mate, that's gold dust then, because that cuts out 500 calories. Only thing I'd say
I eat
is,
like a twat then, see.
what's that?
I eat like a twat then.
I find the evening the hardest. I eat like a... I
like
eat
having like a cheese sandwich at 11 p.m. It's no good to anybody, is it?
No, is that what you do? Tend to late night snack? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't find that right. You know, if you just went to bed a little bit earlier, it sounds really obvious and stupid. You fucking eat less. When I stay up late, it's 11 o'clock. I go, may as well eat. If I went to bed at 10, I wouldn't be eating. I'd be sleeping.
That's true, actually.
Do you know what I mean? It sounds daft.
And I do go to bed too late.
And you'll feel better for better sleeping as well. And they say that it's actually true. They've done this on research. If you're sleep deprived, you're more likely to overeat calories by like 300 to 500 calories the next day, because your brain's tired and it's like craving shit.
Yeah.
So if you sleep better, you actually your appetite regulation's a little bit better. I normally say if somebody's training like mid morning and they don't eat breakfast, I'm like, oh, you might want to eat something because you just probably get a better quality session. So if it was just like a 2 poached eggs on toast, right, is 250 calories. It's nothing. But you're getting some decent nutrition in anyway, or a smoothie where you put in like like Greek yogurt, but 0% fat because it's really high in protein. So I just go like 200 grams of 0% yogurt, which is only like 120 calories.
Cheesecake.
Some cheesecake on top, yeah. That's the problem. Then you go chuck in some berries on top of that. If you got a scoop away in the house, scoop away. It's like 300-400 calories, and you've got like a boatload of nutrition.
It's just planning, mate.
It's quite nice.
I need to just organise myself and get in a routine.
You can get a drizzle of honey in there. People shit themselves over honey, right? If you actually weighed honey and you put 10 grams on it, which is a nice little sprinkling of honey in a smoothie or on top of your yogurt, it's 30 calories. And people like demonise honey. It's like it's fucking 30 calories. Like it's all right. You're fine.
But also, mate, this will keep me accountable. If I know when on Monday I'm in here, I'll eat properly.
Yeah, and watching your weights as well, so making sure they're going up.
We've got to weigh in every week.
There'll be some days you feel a bit shitty. It's like, well, it's better to do a session than no session. You still beat the version of yourself that stayed at home and did nothing. Don't have to go up every week. It's not about training when you want to train. Sometimes just training when you don't want to fucking train. And that's the difference. Like, if you're knackered, of course, rest. Do you know what, we had a question actually come in today. I do like a Q&A sometimes. And I didn't answer it because I don't want to come across this whole toxic masculinity thing. But it's the only answer I can generally think of, which is honest. Somebody went, how do I get my ass to a gym? And I think they want to be like, oh, do you want to be the best version of you and all that? I'm just like, somebody said to me, oh, Sam, you need to talk more about the mentality of how you get yourself to the gym. Like, what is it? And excuse my language, I'm like, just get your fucking ass to the gym.
Do it.
Just gotta get them to do it, mate. Like, I don't know what else to say. You got.
There's nothing else you can say, is
I
there?
don't want to do it all the time.
No, but
Out
for
of
me, so
condition.
I'm happy to train on my own. I always trained with a partner back in the day. I'm happy to do it on my own, so I'm not lifting the weights I used to lift anyway. But like I said, it's the accountability. If I know on a Monday, I got to report into you, get weighed, have a chat.
Yeah, yeah.
I respect you enough that I'm not going to bullshit you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and do you know what?
So on that Friday, I'm looking at that extra portion of fried rice and tikka masala, and I'm going, actually, no.
Do you know what? But then if like there's a night you go, do you know what? I had some white. Like, mate, last night I had a Chinese takeaway. And I don't endorse living like a monk. You got to be. But what I do is then, because I had a takeaway last night. This morning I'll be like, you know what? I'll skip brekkie. I'll have a couple of coffees, which I find put off my hunger.
Yeah.
I'll have a couple of like black coffees, and I just have lunch instead, and I won't bother having a breakfast. Because then you've got those.
And that's real world.
Your calories come back.
But that's
to,
real world, mate, as well.
That's what it's a bit of give and take. So you can't go then like, I'm like, it's absolutely fine to have a Chinese or a couple of glasses. You have to have a couple of glasses of wine. I love chocolate, mate. There's no way in hell I'm dropping chocolate, but all I'll do is rather than the next morning, rather than have like 2 slices of toast with 4 eggs, I might just have 4 eggs and an apple.
Yeah.
I just sack off the bread because like sometimes it's good if you're training to have some carbs. I'm not demonising bread, but it's like just drop your calories elsewhere in the week and then you'll level out. Do you know what I mean? It's okay.
Come on.
Mate, this is good, mate. I wasn't expecting a 37 on week 1. Shit, yeah. Here he is. He's back. Here he is. He's out benching Gassy upstairs already.
I'm out weighing, Gassy.
You must do a bit of this at home because you can't be asked, unless you're naturally just fucking strong.
I haven't for a long time, is the thing. But mate, I've probably trained like 12 times properly
Is it?
in best part of 2 years.
Including weights, you mean?
Yeah.
And you're doing that? That's
Yeah.
good. You're naturally just one of them strong guys.
Well, I think I put the work in when I was like 16 to 35.
Yeah, but you'll react to this. This is what my point on, like, you'll react to this really well. And that's why I think just 2 sessions a week is good, because then it gives you plenty of time to recover. Next Monday, because you'll say you do the next session Wednesday, probably Thursday. It's 4 full days off, do you know what I mean? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, nice.
And Monday, you'd be like, bang, I'm fucking ready, let's go 40.
Yeah.
You don't see this in many commercial gyms.
I haven't seen it before.
You'll see this in rugby gyms or athlete gyms. You know when you row, right? If you do a bent over row, I find that's just like you just feel lower back.
Yeah.
Where this is like a row where it's obviously your chest completely supported. We got these because it just makes it feel more nice on your wrists, and you just bang.
Nice.
So it's completely off your lower back. So like people who are into their 30s and beyond, they'll always program this. Or you could do like say that dumbbell bench, which we'll do on another session. You can lift that up a bit. So you're sort of leaning on it, and then you can row on that. You're just chest supported. So we just keep off our lower back. So I quite like this one. Again, it's similar. You sort of just lean in, because rather than being bolt upright, it's actually a little bit nicer.
That's a nice idea.
Just a nice little gentle lean forward, then it's just, wow.
And that's a bit of rear delts as well, then, as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is good for your sort of, you're going to get some trap and rear delt in there. And then I believe it's hip thrust off.
Get the traps back, mate. I need the traps back.
Oh, you know what the exercise is if you see me do it.
Yeah, I've never done it.
Yeah, we'll just start on 60, just because I don't want you doing it, and then you go for a shit the next day, like Sam. I couldn't even sit on the pan, mate. Like I couldn't get off the pan.
That's another squat session. You have to aim with a toilet later on.
Yeah,
One of
these. We've all been there in our training journey. I don't want you tomorrow, but actually been too much soreness. That's why I don't want you to go into the absolute failure and everything, because I had a coach once. I tried this style of training. He trained me and he fucking blitzed me because he obviously just wanted to bitch me, right? The next day, I think I told you this. I told you it was on the call, wasn't it? I couldn't get up and play with my kids. I was on the floor. I was peeling myself up. My quads were. I was like, fuck. I was like, that's just dull fucking coaching. Just showing off. Like anyone can just bitch someone.
Yeah.
But you'd be better off just like slowly building. All right, chest support, lat raise next. So go lighter on these to start. Like, because I always find with this, people will go like macho with it.
Yeah, you don't want to swing them up though, do you?
Nah, exactly. What I don't like is if people don't have this chest support.
And you swing them. Like I know, crap.
No, you're not working, you're not working anything. So I'd rather like 12 like this, little second hold, then like don't let gravity just take it down. Slow it.
Do you know a little tip I heard
down.
once with these? Is try to imagine they're full of sand.
Yeah.
And as you get to the top, just tip some of the sand out.
That's quite nasty, that one. It's quite. But again, you've got back and arse in that, and you're not risking anything, you know.
Was the height okay?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. As long as, you know, did it feel hard?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to work then. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you felt it in your ass, like, it's fine. People can hyper focus on, like, technique, but, like, as long as you're getting down and up a bit and you can just feel it targeting your ass, then we'll be fine. Nice, Mike. Get it over with. Just bang, bang, bang.
Get me out of here. Where's the nearest Greg's?
What would be your, like, go-to dessert, which you just won't give up, which is fine. With me. It's like, what's your best thing? I'm just wondering. Like,
my favourite thing?
I'd be like
cheesecake and cream.
Oh, fuck me, I was just about to say that. Oh, there was a dirty, deep-baked cheesecake thing. Proper
cream on
biscuit
top.
crumble, smothered in cream. Smothered in cream, yeah. But this is the thing, right? I'm like, well, you can still have it. But if you go in like Asda's and stuff, they have some cheesecakes in there which you can find these like lower calorie replacements. And yeah, it might still be 300 calories, but mate, anyone can fit 300 calories in their day.
That's what I mean.
Like even if you
be a
drop
treat,
down,
I'm having a treat.
mate, if you can have 2,500 calories right in a day, which is probably I'm just guessing, depending on your activity. But you can have a 500 calorie on a you know, not every day obviously.
Where do you stand on cheat days then, diet-wise? The problem with the cheat day is, when I used to do those, and I didn't do them very often,
fucking mental.
because you go lunatic and you end up on like 10,000 calories. It's pointless, isn't it?
If you've got like if it's somebody who's on like a big blowout, like I'm going on a fucking Sunday, fucking all day stag whatever, I'm like, well, maybe on the Saturday just eat a little bit less. And then on the Monday, eat just a little bit less. And yeah, you might be a little bit over, but don't worry, enjoy yourself. Like, mate, it's life's for living. Like, don't worry about your calories too much. But then I'm sort of like, I don't do like super healthy all week and then go nuts on a Saturday. I pretty much have a bit of treat every day. Yeah. Because I'm like, otherwise I just crave it even more. So like last night I had a Kit Kat chunky before bed. But then like, I'm like, well, I'm probably on about
peanut butter.
2.5. You love peanut butter.
The peanut butter Kit Kat chunky.
Oh, that, yeah, Lush, white chocolate one. Like, I love them all. But I do, if I've done 2,800 calories in the day-ish, well, yeah, I can have a Kit Kat chunky.
Well, I'm going to try and do between 1,500 and 2,000 calories a day.
Perfect. So, you know, if you get to the end of the day and you're on 2,000, you said 2,500, was it?
Well, no, 1,500 to 2,000, I'm thinking.
Oh, 50, I go 2,000. Would you? 15 is very low.
Okay.
And then you might feel like, if you're like, because I find if you're low, yeah, the weight might crash off, which it would, but then you're going to feel really lethargic and tired, and you'll move less as a consequence. So you're kind of at the same base level. So they actually say if you actually crash too much, you end up sitting on the sofa all day.
So 2,000 a day?
I say 2,000 is good. And then if you get to 2,000, if you're on like roughly around that point, you're like, and you want a Kit Kat chunky before bed, people will kill me for saying, I'm like, you can have a Kit Kat chunky before bed. Yeah. If you're only on 2,002, that's still a deficit. And you're like, I could Kit Kat chunky and not guilty about it. Like, I think that's what
you could also go to, you know, I could go 1,800 the next day, couldn't I?
Exactly, yeah. And then, but if that feels low, you've got low energy, that's where you like, the scales are good. That's where you watch the scales. If the scales are going down, you're like, great, let's just stick to this plan. Yeah. If they're going down too quick, you can always add some calories, do you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking maybe just 2 rounds this one. So I don't want to do too much. And then the next day, I think let's just go 2 rounds.
You're the boss.
So I don't want to go, I'm always conscious of not doing too much. And the next day you're like, say you're sore tomorrow, but if you've done 3 rounds, you'd be even more fucking sore. I don't really want you sore. That's not an indication of it. So let's just finish off on this.
Mate,
we're going to do a little bit of core for just 1 set, just to so you know what's coming then. But we can always, I'd rather just slowly...
Whatever you say to do is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'd rather slowly increase the volume. I think the big mistake that inexperienced coaches do is just give too much volume and they want people to walk out the gym feeling fucked. That's not what a coach should do. All right, last one. Send him home, Mike. Nice, Mike. Because the thing with, I find legs, I tell this to my wife, upper body, I don't mind going close to failure on it. Because if your upper body's sore the next day, you can get away with that because you're not.
Yeah.
But if your legs are sore, it's, you know, walking around, like, so I'd rather, with legs, leave a couple of reps in the tank because you still can get some stimulus from it and growth. But I'd rather play a longer game on legs because you still want to be able to walk the next day. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not teenagers who can just trash themselves.
I don't need really big legs.
No, you just want them to be fit
I want to
enough.
get stronger up top. I want strong legs.
Yeah. So high plank shoulder taps. All we're going to do is just be like in a press up position. I just,
these are killers, these are.
Just tap your shoulder. Don't want to do many. Like I say, this is more of a strength thing. So people will do this, right? And they'll do it for like 30 seconds. Oh, fuck. I would rather you just do like 6 rock solid reps. Because what people do is they want to do that, right? What it does, when you do this, your hips want to drop. Or they want to go, because it's easy. The hard bit is actually keeping your hips still. So I'd rather just keep those hips solid and do less reps. So try that. Just try a long arm
How many?
plank. Oh, if you can only do four, I'd rather you do like 3 each arm, 6 like solid ones and 20 shite ones. Does that make sense?
Like that?
Yeah, that's it. Just keep that. Perfect. Imagine there's a cup of tea here and you don't want to spill it. That's it. Just do 6. That's it. 1 more each side. There we go. Lovely.
Man.
You can probably feel that now in here.
Yeah,
that's a good stomach one, you know. I've 30 seconds to a minute. 1 more, we're done, Mike. I'm not going to be one of them people who
Go on, Sam.
If I put this on your back by here,
Okay.
that should not fall off your back. So I'm just going to put it there. You pop up and try and do it and keep it on your back.
Really?
Yeah. That's it. Making you keep your hips nice and still, which is good. That's it. You want to sort of stop yourself rotating. That's how you sort of work your core. There you are. That's the last one. Lovely. There we are, Mike.
Oh, Sam.
There we go. 1 in the bag.
Thank you, mate.
1 in the bag. In the bank, as we say. Feel all right?
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, that's. I don't want to go blitzing.
Bit knackered.
with super. Yeah, that's
good.
So 1 hour. We would have done. You probably done like proper sets. 6 plus 9, 15 hard sets.
Yeah.
Plus those 2 then. 17 hard sets, great. And prehab, like physio and mobility.
Yeah, that was really
that's
good
what we
at the
need.
start as well.
That's it. We just pepper it, you know. So yeah,
Oh.
1 and done. Same time next week.
Come on.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Old school handshake
Nice
as well.
one, Mike. Thank you, mate.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
good.